日本時間4月12日、ドジャースの大谷翔平が本拠地でのレンジャーズ戦に1番指名打者でフル出場し、今季4号となる先頭打者本塁打を含む2安打1打点を記録。チームの連勝に貢献しました。1点を先制された直後の1回裏、大谷は相手先発ジャック・ライターの四球目スライダーを完璧に捉えました。打球速度 104.5 マイル、約168キロ、飛距離390フィート、約119メートル、打球角度36度を記録した大飛球はライト席中段へ飛び込み、本拠地では今季初の一発となってスタンドを沸かせました。これで大谷は昨年8月25日のパドレス戦から続く連続出塁記録を45試合に伸ばし、自身の記録を更新。日本選手のメジャー最長記録もさらに塗り替えました。現地実況もこの大谷の快挙に大きな興奮を見せました。これらの模様を日本語字幕付きでご紹介します。
You'd like to put up a zero. You also like to call your shot in the bullpen there, Alex. And there was a moment on the road trip where a Dodger homered, and we could see you in the bullpen. You looked a little extra giddy in that moment, and I wasn't sure if you were just happy for that Dodger, your teammate who went deep in that moment, or if maybe you had called your shot, and that was the reason why you were so excited. So tell us what happened there on that trip.
Trying to think about. There's been quite a few home runs hit the last couple games, so
and you've called your shot a few times.
I have. I called the one in, I think it was Washington. I could be wrong.
That could have been the one.
When we were in Toronto, Shohei hit one, or I think it was Shohei. Yeah, Shohei hit one off the. So where the it was like the bullpen, it was right below us. I called that one, and I legit thought I was gonna catch it. It had a little too much top spin and ended up hitting the wall, and I think he got either a single or a double out of it. But that one, man, I would have loved to have caught that, because I think you get like 10 points if you catch it and call it. So
bonus points.
J-Bone, the one of our athletic trainers, he did that last year for Shohei's when he hit the 3 home runs in Miami. He called the one and then caught it. Very impressive. I think he ended up winning the whole thing at the end of the year because he had so many points. So yeah, we definitely like to keep it loose down there. You know, the fans are great. You know, I always try to wave and you know, chit chat and whatnot, and then, you know, once our starter gets to 70-ish pitches, I tend to lock it in and have my second Red Bull, and you know, we'll be good to go.
It's a young right-hander on the mound, Jack Leiter. His first pitch, tails outside, ball 1. Former second overall pick in the 2021 draft out of Vanderbilt. Jack Leiter with some big league bloodlines. The son of longtime major league pitcher Al Leiter. Drops a change on Otani to even the count.
His father was a high-quality left-hander, and he does definitely have the pedigree and the mind for the game.
StatCast 3D illustrating his arsenal.
This is what he's going to come at you with. Slider has been really good. Also that curveball. He's done a very nice job once he gets the 2 strikes, and his strikeout to walk ratio is almost 9-1.
This one hangs, and then Otani bangs deep right field, and we're tied. A lot of talk entering today about Otani's lack of an extra base hit at home this year. He ends the drought emphatically.
Breaking ball down and in. Leiter pretty much owned left-handed hitters last year because of the changeup, but this slider is in the sweet spot for Otani and a lot of left-handed power hitters.
25th career leadoff shot for Shohei and his 19th in Dodger blue.
Both leadoff hitters putting their clubs 1-0 and 1-1.
A decoy Selly with Miguel Rojas in the dugout.
Yesterday we talked about the game's too long for opponents, and even with the blown save, Muncie's home run showed that. Well, this game has started well with the offense. And I think it's really important for Emmett Sheehan to get a little support here or in the first few innings so he can relax a little bit.
Dave Roberts was saying before the game, I know Otani doesn't have an extra base hit or an RBI yet here at home. Kind of crazy, but trust me, it's coming. I think it's coming tonight. And Doc was spot on.
Otani with 3 homers, 8 RBIs. He's walked quite a bit, 11 times. And Leiter's 1-0. That run is in there. The changeup there at 89, and looks like had pretty good movement too.
Yeah, that's a new weapon that he developed last year and has gained a lot of confidence in the second half, and now bringing it to 2026.
Fastball's up, and it's 2-1. Otani has a 44-game on-base streak going. The 2-1, and that is high in the air, deep out to right, and he can make it a 45-game on-base streak. 4th home run of the year for Otani, and he's tied this game at 1. Well, this game picking up where it left off last night.
Well, this is going to be a challenge for Jack Leiter, and he's facing one of the best in the game. It's a breaking ball that stays thigh high, and Shohei catches it out in front. Pretty much a no-doubter. Dave, I think I saw in the Major League notes that is Otani's first extra base hit here this year.
Okay. Interesting. I'll suggest it will not be his last.
I think he had 36 home runs here last year, if I was remembering the notes correctly. So,
line in the 2-1 pitch, and Otani swings, hits a drive deep to right field. This ball is gone. Otani ties it up with one mighty swing in the bottom of the first. Home run number 4 for Shohei Otani. It's his first extra base hit at Dodger Stadium this year. Otani had 12 leadoff home runs last year that tied a Dodger record that was set a couple of years before by Mookie Betts. Oh, leadoff 4-bagger right there for Otani. Well, you knew it was going to happen. We talked about it pregame a bit, the fact that he hadn't had an extra base hit at home this year, but it's just a matter of time. And that's the way it is with Otani. If he's down a little bit, he hasn't had a hit in a while or a double in a while or home run in a while, somebody is going to pay the price. And tonight it's Jack Leiter. It's the 45th straight game that Otani has been able to get on base. Longest streak for the Dodgers by any player in 26 seasons.
I mentioned it Leiter earlier today is that, lefties have hit 357 against you, right-handers 143. The other disparity, when he's been ahead in counts, he was behind to Otani, ahead to Tucker, but ahead in the count 143 average. Behind in the count 444.
Well, this crowd is always abuzz when this man steps into the box, Shohei Otani, to lead things off here against Jack Leiter. Rangers with a 1-0 lead. The 2-1 lifted high into the air, deep right field, and Shohei Otani has gone yard.
Matt, I don't even know if that pitch was a strike. It was a slider that was up a little bit, but I don't think that one caught the inside corner. I think that was off the inside corner. Otani able to keep his hands inside and drive that one 390 feet.
Well, Otani, certainly a big part of the theater of baseball, answers Brandon Nimmo's blast. Now that pitch was thigh high and inside, and he got it all for his 4th home run of the season, extending that on-base streak now to 45 games. Otani's 4th home run, as I mentioned, his 9th run batted in. This is a streak for Otani that started last year, August the 24th in San Diego. Otani had been tied for the 5th longest on-base streak in Dodger history, and that includes the franchise's long time in Brooklyn. Otani now just 2 games behind the 4th longest on-base streak in Dodger history, held by Ron Cey. Something Cey did from the end of the 1975 season into the 1976 campaign.
On-base streak and another after his leadoff homer. 45 consecutive games.
Who was at 53 that he's trying to catch? Is it Sean Green? I think I'll take the over that he goes by Sean. And not because the bat is going to stay particularly lightning hot, but I think it's because he's going to have some walks. And if he's patient and he's getting his hits, they're not going to want to pitch to him. And we've seen good patience from him.
That home run came on a slider from Jack Leiter. So if you're a young pitcher out there, okay, your breaking ball's been good for you, but he absolutely crushed one. You're attacking him how second time around?
I don't want to tell you how to get him out.
That's fair. More hard stuff, 1 and 2.
I don't think there's one way to pitch Shohei because he's smart and he thinks along with you. And if he got a hit on a certain pitch, you might not see that pitch, but if you do, it'll be in a better location.
Bouncing ball right side. Otani booking it down the line, and Leiter can't come up with it. So his first time up, he hits one 390 feet. Second time up, I don't know if that got 40 feet.
It's a really hard ball to have a good baseball clock, but you don't really need to rush as a pitcher, but you feel like you have to rush because the runner is already by you. But throwing the baseball at about 60 miles an hour after you pick it up is definitely going to catch the runner, even if he's only a step and a half away from first base. The runners are running, you know, a little over 20 miles an hour or so, and you can just lob it 50, 60 miles an hour and you will catch them even when they're close. But it's a hard thing to tell your brain when the runner's already gone by you.
Higashioka hits one hard to left field. It's on the warning track, and it is caught by Pages.
You are glad that Andy caught it, but culturally, I know the center fielder's the captain, but that's literally left field.
Look at Teo.
It's like,
I don't want to be Kike.
Can I play too? And that's something that yeah, that's fans that they might miss, because you grow up playing baseball because you love catching grounders and fly balls. So, you know, that is a fun part of the game for people.
Scary defense in the outfield for the pretty defense on the infield. Just getting on the same page.
Teo's like, after that, I need to have a drink.
Me? I'm calling.
I'm the captain.
I'm the center fielder.
Yeah. Look, dude, do you want to lead the league in hitting? You don't want to collide with me.
Realize that he likes to throw changeups against righties too. So that gives me an idea to where to look. I was hunting something middle in. He left one. It wasn't a bad pitch. It was just up. But, you know, I just put a good swing on it.
You had some things, whether it's offensively, defensively. Tell me, when it comes between you and Andy Pages, are you going to put a line in the outfield that tells him that he has to stay on his side of the outfield?
You know, I thought it was my ball, but and then I realized I was playing to the line, so I think it was my fault. But, you know, at the end of the day, what matters is that he got the ball. We're here to have fun, enjoy what we do, and just trying to do it the best way that we can.
You guys have picked up 2 wins on the Rangers. That means you picked up the series win. Just how you guys have been able to do it, the pitching from Emmett Sheehan today. What was it like just playing from behind him?
And just, you know, having a plan, knowing, trusting the guy in front of you, behind you. The pitchers are doing the same thing. They know we had a pretty good team, that they just have to stay in the game, give us a chance to score some runs, and just go from there. We try to give it some run support to the pitching staff early in the game so they can feel more comfortable executing the pitches, and you know, and just make them more comfortable to believe in everything that they got.
Teoscar, congratulations on this win tonight.
Thank you, appreciate it.
It is so great to see a healthy version of Teoscar Hernandez here in 2026. We're seeing great results from him. Hit that big 3-run homer to cap off a 4-run first inning. But it was Shohei Otani, Nomar, in the bottom of the first inning, right after Brandon Nimmo started the game for the Rangers with a solo home run. Shohei says, anything you can do, I can do as well.
And that's exactly how you respond. You know, you give up that early run to them, okay, and then Emmett Sheehan, like I said, only allowing just that one. Okay, I got to settle down here, and he did. And how do you give your pitcher confidence as well? Well, you get it right back. Now, all of a sudden, it's a clean slate. That's what Emmett Sheehan's feeling right there on the bench when he sees that, like, oh, now it's 0-0. That first one didn't count. Here we go. I can settle in, but a great swing by Shohei Otani, putting the team on the board. But listen, they weren't finished after that. There was quality at bats after that, and then obviously with Tail. But Shohei Otani extending that streak of getting on base with just that one swing there in that first inning.
I love the fact that the Dodgers responded right away, and that's just your job. That's your job as an offense. If your starter goes out there and surrenders a run, hey, get him right back in the game. And Shohei Otani does that right away. It's tied 1-1, but we were not done. Outstanding at bats for the rest of the guys, and then Teoscar Hernandez. He got a hanging Campio in her half, and he did not miss it. I'm telling you, one of the prettier right-handed swings you will see. Dodgers, 4th spot on that board. I also love Emmett Sheehan, the very next inning, quick second inning to get his offense back in the dugout.